Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we have a castle here that needs to be handed out. So we'll just go ahead and create a new vassal there, and we will transfer that guy right in here, like so. Excellent. Now, we do have our vassal levies raised too long. Germany's a little salty about it. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll get over it. Unfortunately, we do not actually have control over this. This is currently occupied by the Duke of Vestlandet, which is this guy, which is not amazingly helpful for us, if I'm honest. These guys are walking in over here. I'm not sure about doing that. She's going to get a defensive bonus from the forest, and they're going to get a river crossing penalty. And they don't really have a numerical advantage. I feel like this is a bad idea. I mean, they do have reinforcements coming up. They should have waited for these reinforcements. It's not looking great for them. Sadly, we can't actually see what's going on in the battle itself. But it's not looking good. Yeah. I mean, they lose. Congrats, guys. I mean, I'm not sure how much we'll actually get out of this war. I kind of don't care about this war, honestly. Poor Byzantines. The poor Byzantines. I like how Abyssinia and Abyssinia are overlapping here. And just, like, ignoring the Byzantines here. Ridiculous. So, our son became a naive appeaser, which really is not great. But we are going to go ahead and marry him to the Duchess of Armenia, non-matrilineally. Perfect. So they are now married, which means that our next heir will unify all of the Monophysite holy sites, which is perfect. Okay, they did manage to see these guys off, which is good. Okay, this war is officially over. I think it's inconclusive. I'm not sure why they ended it, actually. But it's over. So that's fine. We do need to pick an ambition, and the only one we can do right now is see the realm prosper. We are currently not truced to the Byzantines. I'm not too concerned about breaking see the realm prosper if we get an opportunity. We're currently at 79% threat, so that's helping. And we do only have, what, like 57 years left? Yeah, 57. So that's not too much longer. Probably only 1 to 2 more generations. Which is fine. Not too concerned about that. At this point, we've broken any potential rivals that we would have had going into Europa, other than, depending on how it imports, perhaps China over here, perhaps the... I mean, they failed in this particular game, but perhaps the Aztec Empire has focused heavily on the New World, and they're very strong over there. We don't know how that's going to import. So there might be some things over that way. But as far as Europe goes, we're going to have nearly full control. Kingdom of Pomerania is creatable. And I'm going to create it. What is the de jure capital of Pomerania? It does not have a de jure capital. Wonderful. Well, who are we going to give it to? Duke of Mecklenburg? We can give it to the Duke of Mecklenburg. Kingdom of Pomerania. Did I not create it? Oh, I didn't create it. Why didn't I create it? I'm very confused. I thought I did. Okay, now it's created, and we will give it to the Duke of Mecklenburg. Kingdom of Pomerania, including all lower titles. Perfect. That brought our vassal level down. Next. There is a duchy in this list of various titular things, and it is this duchy over here. And we will create this. This is currently held by Transoxania. Okay. We could just give it to the queen and let her deal with it. What is the de jure capital? This guy is the de jure duke. We'll see if we can give it to him directly. We can. There you go, buddy. I'm sure that won't cause any problems in Transoxania. Wait, the Mongol Empire actually did something? Hang on. They have 6,000 troops. You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to ignore the Mongol Empire. They're not a threat. We can go up to Megaloskimos at this point. Not like we're going to actually get much done as a Megaloskimos, but it's fine. I mean, who knows? Maybe we live another 30 years. That would be a little awkward, honestly, if we lived another 30 years. I would very, very much like to see an inheritance soon. Succession will, of course, be a very good thing. You want us to do penance, and you want to marry a courtier. Go for it. And we will do the penance. And fantastic. That'll be perfect. Hang on. When did we get this? I don't even know what's going on in our realm anymore. Our vassals are doing so many different things. These Yemeni troops are weaker than I expected, but it should still be sufficient to pull this off. We'll have to wait until the average morale is up to about 50%, as usual. There's no shame in asking for help. Okay, we've got another peasant revolt. That's right here. We could raise the Italian troops right here and hope that our numbers and the morale of the existing troops is enough to pull that off. If not, we can just back away and it's not a big deal. Okay. How are these Italian troops doing? Poorly. Okay. That's fine. They're just going to back away one province, so this is fine. Okay, these guys are heading in over here. I think we just go attack them. We've got plenty of morale to make this happen. As far as this down here goes, we are still on our way in. And they lost so much to attrition that this is not going to even be a contest. Excellent. There we go. And then this over here, again, not even going to be a contest. Okay, might as well move our troops back before disbanding them so that we don't lose some to them being disbanded in enemy lands. Well, not enemy, but Byzantine lands. I mean, the Byzantines are kind of our long-term enemy, but they are not currently our enemy. Get out of here. Excellent. Okay, so I think that our first order of business in Europa we'll be cleaning up the border gore that Crusader Kings just kind of naturally generates. Because this sort of thing is super common in Crusader Kings, but we can clean it up very effectively in Europa. So that's our plan for Europa, is to clean up the entire Europe area, at least in the first, like, 100 years or so, and then the remaining 300 years of Europa would be the global conquest. If we have to go to Victoria, we can, but I would really prefer to get it done in Europa, just because I happen to know that the Europa to Victoria converter is a mod rather than official, and as such can be sometimes a little bit finicky to get it working correctly. I've never actually used it, but it's not officially supported, so I would prefer to not use it if we have the opportunity. Let's check in on the Byzantines quickly. See if they are currently in the defensive pact. They are. Okay, fair enough. Our threat is currently at 75.6% and reducing. Our Chancellor is currently performing statecraft. He's not actually amazing at it. Ooh. We should replace him with this guy. That doubles our bonus there. Excellent. Oh, we're now honest. How's our devotion doing? Not great. Hello. Oh wait, no, I'm in a weird map mode. What map mode is this? De jure Empire? No, I'm not sure what map mode that was. I was gonna say this isn't looking Byzantine, but yeah, that was not a normal map mode. That might have been like trade node map mode? I don't know, but we've got more rebels over in this region. And I think we just raise our Italian troops over here. Give them a little bit to regen their morale. And send them in. Monophysite heresy, that's not good. I'm not a fan of this. Where did they go? Is it just me, or did their main troops just disappear? That's weird. Well, we'll crush this tiny little rebellion that used to be much less tiny. There we go, no problem. Excellent. Okay. So at this point, we are largely waiting for the Byzantines to accidentally leave the defensive pact. I mean, we could declare on them, but I don't want to fight a war on this many fronts. You want charity? Yeah, we can do charity. Excellent. Let's actually check in on our tech here quickly. Nothing that we can get right now. Okay. And let's check in on our hospitals over here. I want to get a military academy. Military academy? I want to get a medical academy. Okay, we are working on a translation house there right now, which is fine. We get tech points from that. I do want to get this upgrade. Actually, hang on. We need separated wards 3. Okay, so we do need to upgrade this. That's fine. Okay, this one, again, separated wards 3. Same thing here for now. Same thing. And this needs to be upgraded. And as well as this, which we actually need a little bit more money to do. But we could get... actually, I think we just wait for this to be upgraded. We're super close. There we go. Now, we do need a new spy master, and do we have anybody who really should be on the council? We do. The King of Italy really, really should be on the council. So we'll put him in for now. And we'll also put in a court physician. There we go. Excellent. So we do still need some more tech. Our tech is looking pretty good, though. I'm wondering when our ahead penalty actually goes away for some of these. So we're actually still 6 years, or 6% ahead of time for this rank, which we have maxed out in economy, close to maxed out in culture, and we've started it in military. Now, we do have all of our advisors working on tech generation right now, so that's good. I would like to maybe put in a more skilled patriarch, but we actually don't have access to one, which is awkward. Very awkward indeed. So I'd like to have our tech maxed out by the time we get to Europa. I don't think that's actually going to happen. It's just the kind of thing I'd like to see. So we've got, you know, like a little while left here. We've got about... Math is apparently super hard. We've got 55 years left. That shouldn't have taken me that long to calculate it in my head. And I really do want to take... I mean, I'd love to clean up some of this border gore. I'd love to get Austrasia into the fold. That might need to be our next objective. How old is his wife? 25. Okay. There's probably going to be more children here. Wait. Hang on. So... he has no children currently. And he's celibate. And we have a grandson. And they do it. Done. Okay. So... you can gain 5 prestige or 5 piety. I'm not sure that either of these matter. What I really want to do is have this happen. I mean, it does bear noting that she is 13 years older, which is not necessarily an issue with this sort of political thing. The major thing is when we... What? Hang on. I didn't put in my grandson. That's a mistake. Or is it? This is a regular marriage. He's our vassal. I think it's still fine. I don't think that's actually a mistake. I think we still get Austrasia into our realm with this setup. Especially if we land him first. We could give him a titular kingdom. It's not landed. Or we could make him a duke? Like, super awkwardly over here. I mean, I don't think that's a great idea, especially considering that both of these are currently held by the Queen of Transoxania. We'll just give her this duchy. The real question is, who does the heir have as the liege, right? So that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on here, is what's going on with this. Because she's heir to the Kingdom of Austrasia, but she is regular married to our unlanded son, who has us as the liege. And then this is on agnatic cognatic primogeniture. So their children will inherit and will be of our house. But will we get Austrasia by default into our realm, or will we have to offer vassalization or conquer? It's a bit unclear, based on my understanding of how this works. This situation is an unusual one. I think that it will still come into our realm, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Speaking of things to keep an eye on... There we go. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on Austrasia. Austrasia may be coming into the fold as we speak. It does bear noting that they're currently being attacked on multiple fronts by our vassals, and they are losing ground. These guys just got reinforcements, but it does not matter. Completely and utterly irrelevant. Fantastic. Okay. So I think that's Austrasia brought in. Our tributaries may come in as vassals into Europa. I don't know if they would or not. Did Lithuania break free? No, they did not. That's excellent. So if they come in as vassals, that's going to be huge. Some of our vassals may come in as vassals, in particular possibly Italy might, Africa might, which that could be problematic to get those annexed. It's just a ridiculous amount of diplomatic power. That's all well and good for now. Austrasia is definitely losing ground, and any part of Austrasia that is left will be able... We may be able to usurp the Kingdom of Austrasia after this, actually. Which would be kind of funny. I mean, we would leave this marriage, it's fine. Yeah, there's a border dispute, there's a claim, a ducal conquest, a border dispute, and a border dispute all happening at once. Well, there's not going to be much of Austrasia left, but that's okay. What is this over here? That's a little bit of England. The English king is not particularly interested in becoming officially our vassal. Okay. He's currently defending against this guy. This guy here. That's fine. Ireland. This would be an interesting option to take. Now, we can't, of course, declare war. We have raised army levies? Oh, so we do, of course. I never put down our personal levies. Sure, I can go do penance. In fact, we could convert a county. Huh. Now, this is potentially a real, actual war. He's claiming this. We're going to have a bit of a hard time getting there. I think what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to convert back this county, like so. And then I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we'll see what we can do about this war against the Western Protectorate. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.